Thrown from her bunk, Lieutenant Amy Palmer awoke as she hit the deck and rolled across the small compartment. Coming to a sudden stop against the bulkhead, she tried to understand what happened. An explosion? With a single emergency light to guide her, she jumped up only to hear the gravity alarm sound. A computer voice announced,
"Gravity failure, all decks."
Amy shot towards the overhead with barely time to put her arms out and break her upward flight. Many of her belongings, now weightless, danced in the air. The pillow from the bunk, pens, papers, and a framed picture of her father from the nightstand. Are we under attack? Her heart raced. Why hasn't General Quarters been called? Releasing her grip on the overhead conduit, she gently pushed off, grabbed her pants and shoes as they drifted by, and spinning like an ice skater, dressed in midair. She pulled the flashlight from her belt and floated out the cabin door into a passageway, illuminated only by emergency lights. Bracing her feet against the bulkhead, she pulled her cabin door shut to trap her floating personal effects inside. Pushing away like a swimmer off the side of a pool, she glided along the corridor.
"Lieutenant, do you know what happened?"
A crewman asked. "No, but go to your battle station," she ordered as she slid past in midair. Other crew members floated into the area. "Go to your battle stations," she commanded. Reaching the main passageway, she turned, her long auburn hair streaming in front of her eyes, and she was sure in all other directions. Brushing it back with her hands, she shoved off again with her legs. As she raced down the passageway like a bullet, the alarm sounded again.
"Gravity is being restored on all decks,"
the computer advised. As a safety precaution, gravity was restored slowly. She arched her back up, stalled, and touched down on the deck. Weighing mere grams, she was careful not to leap off the deck. As she hurried down the passageway, her weight increased with each step.
General Quarters, General Quarters. All hands man your battle stations."
It was almost a relief to hear the expected announcement and the klaxon. As she stepped onto the bridge, she heard a technician inform the captain.
"Gravity has been restored to normal."
Captain Harris nodded. Amy paused a second to scan the holographic projection at the far end of the bridge. It showed the Altair star and several planets in the system, but no enemy ships. Moving to the side, she passed the unmanned engineering station and took up her position as Environmental Systems Officer. Normally, the intelligence officer, Lieutenant Marcus Ralston, would be alongside her, but she didn't see him. Only after ensuring all her systems were functioning and her people were alive and on station did she again look around the bridge. She found Marcus bent over data screens with the sensor tech, his uniform dripping wet, his brown hair a mess. What happened to him?
"Brad, what's the situation down there?"
The captain called over the comlink to the executive officer. The image of a compartment lit only by emergency lights appeared on various vid screens.
"I'm in power relay room 1, sir. Are we under attack?"
"No,"
Captain Harris said, but then turned to Marcus. Marcus shook his head.
"It was a mine." "No, we don't see any Hex ships in the area. How much damage did we suffer?"
"Explosive decompression destroyed the fusion control room. Commander Zhu and Connors are dead, along with the techs."
Amy shook her head slowly in disbelief. Both engineering officers, along with the technicians in the control, all of them sucked out of the ship by the explosion. They died quickly in the vacuum of space, but it would have been in agony. The executive officer continued.
"The reactor appears to have done a controlled shutdown."
"Yes, we're on batteries. Can you get out of there?"
The captain asked.
"No, sir. The airtight doors are sealed, but I can hear the damage control team working on the other side of the bulkhead."
Moments later, everyone on the bridge watched over the video link as the damage control team opened the airtight door, entered, and sealed it behind them. Brad quickly advised them the compartment was venting atmosphere, and they went to find the leak.
"Can you get into the fusion control room?"
Captain Harris asked over the comlink.
"The bias drive is down, and we may be in a minefield."